You can easily make an extra $150 to $300 per month selling on Amazon KDP. Whether you're a 16-year-old kid or someone older, all it takes is creating a book and signing up for Amazon KDP, where you can sell it for the cost you want. For those who don't know, KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. It's a section feature on Amazon that lets authors self-publish their books, paperbacks or ebooks. Those who are familiar with Amazon KDP would say that it's the fastest known way to make passive income online, where there's not much learning curve or many technical items. And the truth is, it is. But there's actually a major reason why you might not want to do KDP that I'll say later in this video. Like any other thing, it's not all about the pros, and it actually has some cons, which you should know before you actually dive into it. But before we get into those, let's start off with the pros, the advantages of why you might want to look into doing Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. So first off, again, it's the fastest, easiest way to start making money online. The reason being, number one, it has a low learning curve. You don't need to be an expert on many technologies, and it's as simple as just writing. You can just take existing information and reorganize it in a way that's easier or more enjoyable to understand. You can basically learn as you go. And nowadays, you can even use AI like ChatGPT to do the work for you. The second reason is it has a very low startup cost. There aren't many upfront costs associated with getting started. It's free to put your ebooks up for sale on Amazon KDP, and as many as you want. Amazon KDP also offers free publishing. You won't need to spend on manufacturing or shipping fees because you can just sell a digital product. You can also get started with any computer you have, because most likely you have a free word processor available on your computer, whether that's in the form of Microsoft Word or Pages on Mac or even Google Docs online. The third reason is it's open to almost anyone in the world. Amazon is not only the biggest e-commerce platform, it's also considered the biggest online book retailer for readers who speak English, and that's about 1.3 billion people worldwide. A lot of people have Kindles, but even if they don't have a Kindle, you can sell your paperbacks on Amazon, and the Kindle app is used by millions of people globally. The fourth reason is Amazon KDP requires no inventory. It's a digital product, so you don't have to worry about keeping track of your inventory or storing them somewhere. For the physical copies, the paperbacks, and the hardbacks, KDP prints your book on demand and subtracts your printing costs from the royalties. This brings us back to number two, because you don't have to pay any cost up front. The fifth reason it's great is there's no customer service. If you've done business or have been involved with a business, you'd understand that one of the biggest headaches in business is dealing with customer service. So this being out of the equation is certainly a great thing. And number six, it can only take a couple hours a week, which is why it's one of the most popular side hustles. Most of the people who do KDP are still able to have a full-time job and do KDP on the side, and those who make enough are even able to quit their jobs and live solely off the profit. As ideal and tempting as these are, we should also look at the cons. And starting us off with con number one is it's the easiest and fastest known way to make money online. I know, I said this already as the very first pro of doing Amazon KDP, but it's also the first con because it means there's going to be lots of competition. There's a low barrier to entry. Anyone can do it and basically anyone can start. Not to mention, with the rise of AI, content creation or repurposing has become easier for everyone to do. They can just prompt their way to Amazon KDP, and that's not even the worst part. Amazon has started cracking down on AI-generated content, not letting these slide completely freely, so they may be way more strict. So while Amazon KDP might have been the easiest a couple years ago, or even last year, but if these sort of things continue to happen, the previously low barrier of entry will surely become high enough soon. You may be thinking that a high barrier of entry will mean low competition, which is ideal for someone as good as me, which is true. Another con of Amazon KDP is a book rarely makes thousands of dollars per month, and that's the truth. Unless you're somewhat of a professional and famous author, your book will most likely make $1,000 or four figures at most per month. So if you're aiming to make Amazon KDP your main hustle, I wouldn't exactly recommend you give everything up without careful planning. Realistically, Amazon KDP is a great source of side income, but it's not a business where you can make millions of dollars from. Again, you may be thinking, since Amazon KDP allows me to publish as many books as I want, I can just do that and my profits will add up. And that's true, but it would take a lot of your free time, which is the opposite of earning passive income. And besides, the more books you have, the more divided your focus is. I've noticed that sellers who have had many books published end up neglecting a lot of their books too, which, as you guessed it, did not do them as well as they expected. To summarize what we learned from the pros and cons here, overall, Amazon KDP is a great side hustle where you can easily make an extra $150 to $300 per month, but to scale to $20,000 per month or much more than that, you'd have to be one of the most experienced and advanced writers. Settling for content with a low barrier to entry won't be the best way to go if your goal is to make more than enough passive income. So even though it's the easiest and fastest way, you'd have to resort to taking it slow and crafting a high quality piece rather than going in with quantity. And since you're bound to spend some time all the same, there's an even better way to sell on Amazon than creating and testing out books on Amazon KDP. My idea is creating a passion product based around a hobby or passion of yours, building it and then selling it on Amazon. You can even do this for free, like my students AJ and Jeremy, through the power of crowdfunding. It goes back to a famous phrase attributed to Mark Twain and Confucius: find a job you love and you'll never have to work a day in your life. Or in this case, create a product that you're passionate about and you'll never have to work a day in your life. And if you want to create a passion product, you might as well go for Amazon FBA, which stands for Fulfilled by Amazon, instead of Amazon KDP, because unlike KDP, there's no issue with scalability and no limit to how much you can make with Amazon FBA. My student Brent has made over $1 million a year with his product SearPro. My name is Connor, and if you know me, I mostly talk about Amazon FBA on my channel. If you're interested in learning about Amazon FBA and creating a passion product, I have a free course where I'll talk about everything you need to get started with Amazon FBA. And there's a link down there below. And once again, it's a full 5-hour course for free. So click on that video and I'll see you next video. And thanks for watching.